Welcome to another episode of the E-commerce Lab by Ecomcy, the place for everything related to Amazon FBA private label and e-commerce. My name is Vincenzo Toscano, founder and CEO of Ecomcy, and today we bring you a very special guest. Her name is Cassandra Craven, and she's the director of social media and influencer relationships at Helium10. What an amazing title, right? It's a pleasure to have you here today. Today we're going to be touching a very interesting topic, which is the event Helium10 is just rolling out. I'm super excited. The speakers you guys are going to have, the agenda. I can't wait to discuss that today. But before we do that, for sure, I want you to introduce yourself, just give us a bit of background. Let's go from there. Welcome.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. As you mentioned, I am the director of social media and influencer relationships here at Helium10. I've been with the company for about 3.5 years. Prior to this, I had experience in film, television, advertising, and now I've found the love of my life, e-commerce and entrepreneurship. So I am here. I found my e-commerce family and I'm here to stay.
Yeah, first of all, I want to congratulate you on the work you've been done on Helium 10. Been seeing the trajectory from before you've been there and now, and the jump is amazing. The work you're doing in social media, partnerships, everything. Congrats, you're doing an amazing job on that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's such a journey because when I started, I was literally the 10th person to start at Helium10.
Yeah, I know.
10 of us in a WeWork, and it was so small. And our founder Manny Coates was here, and now to see the company and the team just grow and flourish, and the community of sellers and our members, it's just so exciting to see. I'm really excited for whatever the future has to hold. I think the sky's the limit.
Big things for sure, 100%. Awesome. So let's jump into this amazing event you guys have coming up. So the name of the event for everybody listening today is Sell and Scale Summit. And I want you to briefly just give us an introduction of how this idea came to fruition. Basically, what is this event about when it comes to the Amazon space? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So this event has been about 3 years in the making.
Wow.
It's been on our mind. It was actually the brainchild of our founder, Manny Coates, and he wanted to do a big event for e-commerce entrepreneurs, Amazon sellers, and bring them all together under one roof. Manny was always really big on that. He laid the groundwork for a lot of events in the e-commerce and Amazon community. We had done SellerCon in 2019. We followed that up with Prosper events. So he's always really leaned into the community and networking side of things. And this was really his idea. He wanted to go big, do something unlike that's never been done before, and really make an impact. So now we obviously were a little stalled out with COVID. We were ready to do it in 2020. And then obviously the universe had other plans. So we now are here in 2022. We're back. We're ready. It's been a work in progress ever since we have our event planner that we actually kept on throughout the pandemic, who's been planning, researching, and really laying the groundwork with our affiliate team, our events team, our social media team, and marketing team. So really talking with experienced sellers to bring it to life and the value that we want everyone to take away from it.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been looking at the development and how the event is coming to fruition. Can't wait, to be honest. Super excited.
I will tell you though, I never expected Gary V. That blew my mind too.
I know we'll jump into that very soon about the speakers and all the amazing things you guys have coming up. I think one of the next questions I want to bring for you, just for everybody listening and just to understand the importance of why people should join, is why you think, because we all know there are so many events out there, right? So I want you to briefly touch on why you think this one is really special and why an Amazon seller should choose to go and benefit from it, right?
Yeah, definitely. So there is a wide variety of topics, speakers, different tracks and panelists for all different levels of sellers. We're also dipping into other elements of e-commerce, including Walmart, Shopify, Etsy, and how you can really expand your brand for marketing purposes, branding purposes, paid ads, PPC. There's a variety of topics. So even if you're an experienced seller, think you've seen it all, done it all, there's always more to learn. And we're going to have new people that haven't really crossed paths within other e-commerce or Amazon community events. We have Rachel Peterson, obviously Gary V,
Yeah.
Nelly. I mean, that's a whole nother
Why?
learning.
Yeah, yeah. That's a party learning.
That's party learning. That's a different level of learning. But really, there's just so many new, fresh faces that are coming to the table and sharing their knowledge, and it's something that you can't get at other events. Or you get a sprinkling of it from going to various events, and this is all under one roof. So whether you're a beginner seller, just starting out, intermediate, kind of getting your foot and your handle on how to make a big impact in the e-commerce world, or you're looking to sell your business and go to the next level, there is something here for you to either learn from on a panel, a presentation, or at a networking event. You can talk to people who've done it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I was having a look at the agenda, and just the amount of activities is wow. I mean, just when I saw even Bradley was going to do a Zumba session, I was, what? We're
Wow.
gonna have Zumba as well. So I don't know if you can briefly touch on the agenda, just the basics about how it's gonna be mixed around. I see a lot of networking, which is amazing, a lot of partying, which is great. But at the same time, very good topics. I mean, amazing speakers already. We're gonna be touching some of them already. But yeah, if you can briefly just give us a summary of how the agenda is looking, because I know it's 3 days. So can you briefly touch on that as well? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, as we all know here in the entrepreneur community, it's all about balance, Vincenzo. So, you got to work
Yeah.
hard, you got to play hard. It's all about mind and body. So, that's where you mentioned Zumba. We've got yoga. We're going to have
Yeah.
power walks on the strip. So, there's a lot of exciting things to get you mentally and physically prepared for the day. And then, as you mentioned, of course, there's a lot of partying, there's a lot of networking, fun activities so people can engage, let loose, and have fun. But in between all of that is the learning. And I think one of my favorite tracks is the Fortify Yourself for Foundations. I
Hmm.
really think that is the foundational track for whether you're an intermediate seller, a beginner seller, or a experienced seller. You can really learn a lot from everyone speaking on that track about what the next level is and what the next step is for your business and your journey in e-commerce. I think there's also some exciting stuff we're going to touch on. NFTs are the hottest thing, I feel like, in the
Mm,
e-commerce space right now. Everyone's talking
100%.
about it. No one knows how to leverage it exactly, or what
Yeah.
the front is for the next level, but we're going to have people talking about that. Kevin King will be there. Isabella Hamilton will be speaking on NFTs. And as you know, our founder, Manny Coates, we mentioned this was all his idea. He's actually making a huge splash right now with NFTs. So it's really exciting to see that tie-in, especially with Gary V. That's obviously something he's leaned into and really put his name behind. So there's a lot of excellent tracks, excellent agendas for anyone who wants to learn about the next step for their business.
Yeah. I mean, and just now you mentioned Gary Vee. I mean, when I saw that lineup of Gary Vee coming to this, I mean, I've been a huge follower of his work and everything, so just blew my mind as well. So I don't know if you can briefly also touch on how you managed to pull this off, because I know Gary Vee is a very difficult guy to get your hands on. So yeah, how all this came to fruition?
I have to tell you, when the team came to me and said who the options were and then who they had actually solidified and locked in, my jaw dropped. I was literally like, no
Yeah,
way did we
yeah,
get
yeah.
Gary Vee. Gary Vee is just the trailblazer. I think that he is so exciting. He's one of a kind. And what I always loved about him is that really the advice is really rooted in the same advice that almost, your parents or your mom would give you, or your
Mm,
grandmother or something. It's really sound advice that has been tried and true, but he puts his own spin on it. It's kind of like a wake up call. And I think that's what a lot of people need to hear, especially when it comes from an outside source. I think oftentimes people, tend to, they blow off their friends or family, or they're kind of like, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, you don't know. But you hear this outside trustworthy source and it kind of flips a switch in your mind. And I think that's what Gary brings to the table. I will tell you that it took a lot of discussions. We had a lot of
okay.
great headliners and keynote speakers that were possible for coming to Sell and Scale. And when we finally locked in Gary Vee, the entire team was super excited about it. So we already have people lining up of like, who's going to get a photo? How are they going to meet them?
I
Front row
know.
tickets. I've got a lot of like Instagram DMs about people wanting to do a meet and greet. But
uh
it's very exciting. I'm really excited to hear about the topics. I'm sure he'll touch on NFTs. And I've seen so many people go to his VCon or other events in the space. And it just sounds like he really gives an immense amount of value to brings to the table to the audience.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't wait. I can't imagine everybody making a line after him speaking, wanted to meet him. It's gonna be crazy. So, yeah, I can imagine. So now, when it comes to the event as a whole, I see a lot of networking, which I love. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been to events that it just speaking after speaking, 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 and then you never get to network. So I see a lot of networking opportunities, a lot of parties, a lot of special events. So can we also start touching on the networking side of things? Because to be honest, I think out of these events, of course, knowledge is super important, but when it comes to the really goal value you get out of this is networking, meeting people, partnerships, and that's what realistically is going to help you to skyrocket your business. So, can we touch what are these networking opportunities and what are they about? Yeah,
Yeah, of course. Definitely, Helium 10, a forefront and a core value of Helium 10 is community.
yeah,
Community, networking, bringing people together. We've really built that as a foundation for Helium 10. So we wanted to make sure that was a key element at Sell and Scale so that people had an opportunity. Like you mentioned, you go to these events and you're learning so much. And then you want to ask questions, you want to talk to the presenters, you want to talk to the speakers or the hosts. And just there's so much happening that it's so hard to lock them down. Or especially as we mentioned, like if you're a new seller, you may be intimidated. You're like, they don't know me, I don't know them, like do they even want to talk to me? So this really opens up the door for people to have everyone on the same playing field, everyone having a good time. We are going to kick it off with a welcome party at Elliott Beach Club sponsored by our parent company Assembly. So that is where all of our companies under the Assembly umbrella will come together. You'll have an opportunity to network with not only Helium 10 employees, but people from our other companies, including Packview, tons of Amazon sellers, tons of Walmart sellers, e-commerce entrepreneurs in general. And that is a great opportunity for you to network, meet people, strike up new conversations, get in on the action in a whole new element that you never would be able to do so, all especially under the Las Vegas sun. So that's going to be fun. So we have to make sure we stay cool. Of course,
yeah,
a nice drink, water, non-alcoholic, or alcoholic,
yeah.
whatever you prefer. And then, of course, throughout the whole event, there's going to be tons of other networking opportunities and also side presentations. So, Vince Montero, who is our PPC expert, he'll be doing like a Tacos Tuesday live AMA. So there's a great
Awesome.
opportunity to talk with him afterwards, other PPC experts. I'll be doing a social media presentation on user generated content. So I'll have time to talk with people after that. So there's a lot of opportunities, same as you mentioned, even with Bradley doing Zumba, there will be time to network and talk with him after
That's
these
awesome.
activities. And then, of course, the musical highlight,
I
Nelly.
know. I wanted to touch on that. I was having a look and I say, "Oh, there's a private welcome party. Let's see who is in." Nelly. I say, "What?" So,
Same reaction. I think again there was
what?
a lot of options, but Nelly definitely grabbed everyone's attention.
Yeah, I mean, tell me more about this private welcome party. I know it's private, so it's very exclusive. So, how does it work? How people can, yeah, can get access to it if they want to join this amazing
Yeah,
lineup?
definitely. So
Yeah.
this is open to a certain tier of people.
Hmm.
You have to make sure that you've already gotten the access for it through your ticket sales, or you've talked to one of our representatives, our affiliates, our team
Hmm.
members to get you in there, get access. Obviously, this is for our elite tier sponsors, and Walmart will also be one of our sponsors. By the time this comes out, that'll be announced and exciting.
Wow.
So you'll
Awesome.
have the opportunity to talk with people from, again, all ranges, including all the way up to something as large scale as Walmart and their team. So then you'll have the excitement of Nelly. You get in there, it's front row, you're on the lawn. We have the entire lawn area dedicated to our private concert. This is not open to the public. You
Mm.
must be a Sell and Scale participant. And that is the epicenter of all the action that'll come down at Sell.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, definitely go for the VIP. I'm gonna go for the VIP.
I mean, you
uh,
can, again, like you said, networking opportunities. I think there's nothing more exciting than being among people of your peers and all the
yes.
entrepreneurs in our space and sharing a moment like that. We did have Mark McGrath for our Prosper Party. And I have
Hmm.
to say, that was one of the best experiences I ever had. We had Bradley rocking out, we had Amy, Tim Jordan, Yana, Destiny. Everyone was there under one roof, just having fun, singing along. And I really anticipate this being bigger and better than that. So it's going to be exciting, fun, networking, and memories that can last a lifetime.
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Awesome.
When do you get into Vegas?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm getting, I think on the 18 should be
Oh, perfect.
18. So it should be almost the whole week. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week, definitely.
I think so too. And I think if we, we had a little prep with Prosper and other events, we went and we did the London event seller sessions,
Yeah,
branded by women. So we've prepped a little bit, but now, this is going to be a full week of excitement, partying,
I'm
networking.
scared.
There's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Amazing. So yeah, I think we covered most of the key points of the event. I don't know for sure because I mean you're behind the organization doing the event. So is there something you think we're missing in terms of maybe speakers, highlights, something that you think people should know about the event as well
Yeah,
overall?
definitely. So in terms of speakers, somebody that I'm personally really excited to see is Rachel Peterson. So she's a digital
Mm.
marketing and social media expert. The first time I saw her, well, I discovered her on TikTok and Instagram. She has
Mhm.
a huge following. And I also saw her at the Traffic and Conversion Summit. And I was blown away by her presentation. And so this is a great example of, as I mentioned, people getting the opportunity to see new speakers that they may not see at every event, different topics, a variety. Again, something that you can apply to your e-commerce Amazon business, as opposed to just the usual tactics and strategies that people had given out. While everything is unique, this is a really unique branding play that you can apply, because I've also noticed, especially me being social media, a lot of
Mhm.
times entrepreneurs, Amazon sellers come up to me and they always have these kind of like branding, marketing questions. And
Yeah.
it's so interesting to me because that's my jam. Like, that's what I know how to
Mm.
do. But starting a business sounds so incredibly daunting to me. And they're like, oh, no, that's easy. Like, that's not a
Yeah.
problem. But how do you market it? And I think that's kind of the next level that can get you to actually selling your business, moving on, entrepreneurship, and getting to the big leagues. So, really taking her advice, I think, will be really exciting. Obviously, we have the OG, Kevin King,
Yeah.
incredible. Always love to see him on stage. I thought he was wonderful at Seller Sessions, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him on Sell and Scale stage. Yana, Lazar, Destiny PPC, Melissa Burdick for
The
Pack
big
You.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got everyone. So everyone's exciting. We've got Emma, marketing by Emma. She's incredible. We just locked in Luke,
Mm.
he's actually been seen on Temptation Island. I don't know if you're a fan, Vincenzo.
I heard of it,
That's
but I
exciting.
don't watch it.
That's so exciting to me. I'll have to say I'm fangirling out already. So I can't wait for him to hit the stage. Melissa Vong, Kian. I know there's like a list of people. I don't even.
Yeah, no,
I
huge.
feel like
That's why it's a huge list.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, like when you're watching the Academy Awards and they're trying to make sure they get all the
yeah,
names in there. That's how I feel.
yeah.
So there's just so many experts. It's exciting. Bradley will be there. Gary V, Nelly. I really think getting everyone together under one roof is just going to be an exceptional time, including the opportunity for you to talk with Helium 10 members that you may not always get to see. You see, me, Bradley, a lot of our evangelists, we come, our affiliates, we come to the parties, but in the other events, but these are an opportunity to talk with our marketing liaisons, people
Mm.
behind the scenes, our CEO, our president. It's really exciting, especially the assembly team who can also be a little behind the scenes. So it's really a good opportunity to get everyone's faces to the forefront. What else can I say? Exciting times, Vegas, networking, even all the stuff that's not on the agenda. It's going to be incredible. We're always updating. I'm trying to give you a million other things.
I
And
know.
then I will give you my code. How about that? If you want
Wow, yeah.
got to
I
keep the
think
rest
people is
going.
definitely looking forward to that. So you got a discount code, right?
I do have a discount code. So if you want $100 off your ticket, it's S3CC100. Again, that's S3CC100, Sell and Scale Summit. So S3. If you have any questions, though, you can always message me on Instagram. Follow up with me in the Facebook groups. I'm in all the Helium 10 groups, and you can always ask any questions, and I can definitely get you the answers you need and connect you with our team so that you get the best experience possible. We also have some really exciting travel and discount rates coming up that we'll be announcing soon. So stay tuned for that. I know that the economy can be a little crazy right
I
now.
know.
So I know there's a lot going on, a lot in the air, but we have a great deal with the Virgin Hotel. We have some airlines. So look forward to that and look for some updates on our website soon.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Cassandra. I mean, I really can't wait. I'm so excited. So many things are coming. So definitely looking forward to meet you there and have an amazing time. Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm already looking forward to the next time. This conversation pumped me up. I'm already excited. I'm nervous, but
Yeah.
I'm excited.
This is the pre-party.
Exactly, exactly. What are
Awesome.
you when did you first hear about Sell and Scale?
I mean, to be honest, as soon as it went out, I mean, because to be honest, I'm very close with Helium 10, so I actually knew before it went like fully public, so I was already pumped that something was coming. But when I saw the lineup and everything officially, it was yeah, I must be there.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God, we
must.
can't wait. We're so excited to hear that. And we can't wait to see you. We're going to have a ton of excellent exhibitors, sponsors, like I said, networking opportunities, content creators.
Yeah,
It's going to be incredible.
awesome. Can't wait. So thank you very much for your time, Cassandra, and let's keep in touch and definitely see you in the next one. Yeah,
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
thanks.